Our fight against the big donors, big media, big tech, and others is just getting started. And we fight. We fight like hell. And if you don't fight like hell, you're not going to have a country anymore.
On January 6th, Donald Trump implored his supporters to fight, and they heeded his call. With the world watching, they desecrated the United States Capitol because their leader lost the election. Now, as the indicted, twice impeached former president faces arraignment in Manhattan, some Republican lawmakers are calling for their base to protest. And on Tuesday, we'll find out if past is prologue. Joining me now, Olivia Troy, former top aide to former Vice President Mike Pence, and Miles Taylor, former Department of Homeland Security Chief of Staff and co-founder of the Forward Party. Thank you both very much for coming back to the Sunday show. Olivia, we still don't know the exact charges Donald Trump is facing, but some conservative pundits and lawmakers have slammed Bragg's investigation as a, quote, witch hunt and calling it politically motivated. What do you make of this blind loyalty to Donald Trump?
Well, first, I think it's a sad day for the Republican Party once again, where clearly truth just doesn't matter to them. It's one thing after another. It was everything is a witch hunt. Everything is a political attack. It's been the same thing over and over. It's the January 6th playbook all over again. It's the Ukraine impeachment playbook all over again. I mean, so what is enough for these people to actually understand the damage that they're doing to our country? Oh, wait, they do understand it. They just don't care, because they're fundraising off of it. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. And I got to say, for me and for Miles, too, who comes from national security, this is so gravely damaging, the undermining of our government institutions and what they're doing here. It's going to take us decades to recover from this, likely.
Miles, love your thoughts on this as well.
Yeah, I mean, look, one of the things I would say, Jonathan, you've got two guests on right now, both of whom were Republicans, both of whom worked for Donald Trump. And, the man has a history of inciting violence. He said terrible things were going to happen to Miles Taylor and Olivia Troy. And guess what? No one's got to play the violin for either of us, but terrible things have happened in our lives. This man incites violence. But what we're seeing with this indictment is that it's not just Donald Trump. Now his allies in the Republican Party are fanning the flames for violence. This is really probably the most indicative thing besides January 6th of the rot within the Republican Party. I mean, Jonathan, I'm glad you opened with footage of January 6th, but I would go further back in time. I mean, Olivia remembers well when we were working on these domestic security issues, and Donald Trump said there was an invasion at the southern border. Then someone shoots up an El Paso Walmart. Donald Trump says, the great replacement theory is a real thing. Someone shoots up a grocery store in Buffalo. And then we saw after the FBI raided his home in Mar-a-Lago last August that the federal judge who signed the warrant received death threats. And then shortly thereafter, a man with an AR-15 and a nail gun tried to storm the FBI field office in Cincinnati, Ohio, and urged others to go kill FBI agents on site. This is a trend. It's a pattern. And it's something that I'm stunned people like Mitch McConnell haven't come out and condemned.
Well, I'm glad you took us through that, Miles, because it is important for people to remember that it wasn't just January 6th. You talked about Mitch McConnell. I want to talk about Senator Lindsey Graham, because he tweeted that Trump should bust windows and punch a cop. Marjorie Taylor Greene said she's coming to New York to lead protests. Should we view these statements as calls to action, Olivia?
I believe so. Look, words matter, especially when you're in a position of leadership, especially when you have people that are your supporters who are looking at you and looking at you for guidance, right? And we've seen, like Miles said, when these individuals put statements out like that, people follow their calling and show up. So we'll see what happens this week in New York City. You got Marjorie Taylor Greene, who sits on the Homeland Security Committee, which is appallingly saying that she's going to go up there and lead a protest. Apparently, they're planning a rally with other, by the way, white nationalist attendees who are known for their far right, like white nationalist supremacy, like narratives that they espouse. So where does this lead to? And it's shameful. Lindsey Graham used to be a respected conservative in the Republican Party. To see him out there pandering for fundraising, for grifting, for Trump is absolutely just abhorrent.